This big old fat boy just sat here and watched me come up, and the canoe actually hit right in front of him. He didn't move. He's still sitting there. There he goes. My son is mowing the backyard for me. And he listened to my advice. I told him we do not drive down that hill, simply because if you drive down that hill, you will not get stopped before you get to the lake. If you back down it, you can stop at any point and go right back up it. So he took my advice. Good kid. He listens. In case you're wondering why I'm not mowing it myself, is because I had eye surgery on Thursday, and I can't take a chance on getting all that dust in my eye. So he agreed to do it for me. He may not be happy about it, but he's doing a good job. I'll give him credit for that. Well, it's been interesting the last few weeks. So I've been recording videos ahead of time so that I can put them up. This is one of those many videos that I pre-recorded so that I'd have something that I could use to put up on my channel. I don't want to lose my subscribers because I'm not putting up anything on my channel. Cut it, cut it, cut it, cut it. It takes a pretty good set of cojones to do that job, believe me. And he's doing just fine. He listens well. Here it is. 4 incisions. One here, one here, one here, and one back here. So it's looking real good. Well, I finally got the screen door on the back of the shed toe. Part of the reason I was holding off on that was because of the door being out of whack and not being able to open it. But I got 2 coats of tung oil on it. It's looking really good. It's going to be a super hot day today. It's supposed to get up to 95. They were predicting 97 yesterday, so I guess we were going to have a little bit of a cold snap down to 95. It's going to be pretty warm. The humidity's not real high right now, so it's not too bad. Well, I've had this screen door for about 4 years. I've been wanting to mount it out here, and I finally got the job done. I had my son bring it out yesterday, and he picked up a set of hinges for it. And we thought that set had a hook in it and a door handle, but it didn't. So we were talking it over, and my son said, "Why don't you make your own?" So I did. I was looking for the original handle that was on there, and I found this old rack that had been laying around for about, I don't know, about 20 years, I guess. I thought I had lost it. It was something that I found in the timber with the skull still on it. It was already clean, but anyway, I cut the rack off the skull because it wasn't anything that I shot. So now it's a door handle. So, thank you to my son for suggesting it. Okay, I already showed you the cabin door. This is the shed toe. This is only a 32-inch door, but I had another antler from that deer or skull that I found with the antlers on it. So I made another door handle. Yep, life is good. The shed toe has really come together nicely. Well, we've had some pretty wicked weather around here lately, and it took out one of my dead trees, brought it down. But the dead tree, unfortunately, took out my red bud right there, and part of my gooseberry. Unfortunately, I don't have my saw with me, so I can't cut it up, but I'm not in any shape to be doing that anyway with my knee bummed up, so I guess I just got to deal with it. Anyway, I just thought I'd show you what's going on here. Not a whole lot new, just some. I'm working my way down the hill in case you're wondering why I'm moving this way. So yeah, poor old gooseberry. I wanted to save that bush. I don't get gooseberries off of it most of the time because the critters eat them. But hey, at least something's getting them. Oh dear. Okay, this is that splatter screen I made, and you can see it's kind of roughed up. I haven't done anything with the back side of it yet, but I've got steel wool. So I have done the inside a little bit, so let me show you what I've done inside. This right here is what the steel wool will do to it. Nice and shiny, or is it? This is what the mother's polish will do to it. You can actually see me and the coffee can that's holding my phone. So yeah, big difference. So stay tuned. So all I'm doing is using mother's mag and aluminum polish, and this stuff's been around for a long time. I used to use it when I was trucking to polish the aluminum wheels on the trucks and the aluminum fuel tanks, and yeah, it was quite a job. You about had to have a buffing wheel to do that. I'm doing this by finger. So you just smear it on. And then start rubbing it in. And the more you rub it, the more that aluminum comes up, the impurities, it turns black. Just keep polishing it, because it's not done yet. And you can let that stuff sit on there for a little while. I don't know if it helps or not, but it seems to work okay. And I coat the whole thing. Now the bottom half isn't nearly as coated as the top half originally was here, so let me show you what the top half looks like. I get a clean section of the cloth and start removing the polish. And you might have to change your cloth a few times just to get it cleaned up completely, because it looks like it's smearing pretty good. But anyway, yeah, that's what it'll do to aluminum. It doesn't polish stainless steel nearly as well. It doesn't polish brass or copper, if I remember correctly. It will, however, polish silver. So, anyway, Mother's 101. And yeah, it turns your fingers black. That's alright. It washes. I've got the other end to do yet, and then the back side. Well, I lost my red bud. That's that stump you see sticking up right there because of the tree laying behind it. I texted my friend John, asked if he was coming this way anytime this week. I said I had a tree down in my backyard. He could cut it up for firewood if he wanted it. He made a special trip up here, 45 minutes each way, just to cut that tree up. He didn't come to take the firewood, he just came up here to cut that tree up for me. That's a pretty darn good friend. That's the kind of friends I like to have. You want to go to the cabin? Is he dead? Well, folks, you saw it firsthand. My dog loves the cabin. You saw her. Asked her if she wanted to go to the cabin, and she jumped right up. No problem. 4th of July weekend. My wife is off at her sister's. She's going to spend the night there. My son is leaving tomorrow morning with his girlfriend. I don't know where they're going. Something to do with her family. And so I'm going to the cabin. And who knows? Maybe I'll have a campfire. It's cooled off quite a bit. Really nice day today. Really nice. I went fishing. 2 different spots that I had permission. I caught 1 nice bass, 1 small bass, 2 really small crappies. So yeah, I'm headed to the cabin with my bass. I'm going to clean it up, probably eat it tonight. And who knows? Maybe I'll extend this video. And if I don't extend this video, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. Leave any comments in the comment section down below. Thanks for watching. So, Chocolate's about 11 years old. How you doing, girl? And she has trouble getting up onto anything, including climbing stairs. So she chose to sit on the floorboard. This is the first time she's ever ridden in my vehicle and sat on the floorboard and been content with it. Well, we made it. Apparently she had to go pee. But we're here. She says, wait a minute. What's this screen door thing? Just a minute, I'll be right there.